Today's little project, we're going to add the Keema ups. I'll show you some tips and tricks. I had a couple of people ask me how I've planted mine previously. I'm not suggesting this is the only way, this is just the way that I do it to get the roots out. So first things first, I've moved the palm and you can see there's a nice little circle of where the pot was. Give me a rough idea of how big the hole needs to be. I'm going to go a couple of inches bigger than that, just give it a little bit of wiggle room. What I've done is I always plant it back in with the pot. I don't take it out until I know it's the right size, and fluked it on the first go, just dug enough. I dig a couple of inches all the way around just to help the roots get out, but what I'm not going to be doing is putting any feed into the hole, because I don't want the palm to stay where it is. I want the palm to go looking for the food, and if I fill that void there with food, it will stay exactly where it is. You can add mycorrhizal fungi if you've got any, which helps establish a connection between the roots and the soil, but I don't have any to hand today. Got the palm out now, as you can see from the roots on that one. They're really healthy roots, but really compacted at the bottom. You can see it running circles around and around, which is not what you want to see. And this is sometimes the difference between a cheap palm and an expensive one. These can be field grown and ripped up out of the ground. Sometimes can go in a mood for a couple of years, where sometimes when you plant them smaller, you have less and less chance of that happening. But without further ado, we'll get on with putting it in the ground. Spiky. We've just got that in the ground. Just want to use a bit of the stuff we dug it up with. All the stuff with extra roots in, we'll get rid of that. All the roots are dug through. All that soil's no good. Let's get rid of that. That's the Keema ups in the ground now. Firm back in. What you want to do, final step, is just give it a bit of a firm. I'll do that all the way around. You have to watch with Keema ups because there's all these spikes. The amount of times as I've chucked it in the ground, the spikes are almost like barbed backwards, like serrated, almost like shark's teeth, and every time they've got me. But pretty happy with that. A couple of minutes worth of a job. Palm tree in the ground, nice and easy. As with any job, when you plant anything, bit of water, really trying to soak that in. What I'm trying to check is that it's running nicely down into the roots, not just pouring over the side of the border. Pretty happy that's going down. Obviously you are going to have some runoff, it's clay soil. What I tend to do is water into the kind of crown area. Seems to like slow the water down, and you get more of it. You can see it's the vast majority of that's soaking down, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'll keep the water topped up on this just for a couple of weeks or a month, just to make sure it gets established properly, and after that it can fend for itself. I'll only water when it's continued dry for a while.